for those who work for Citibank as a fresher, usually what's the salary they can earn?
So I don't know about the fresher, but when I joined as a senior software engineer,
Wow.
so the salary range for like especially for senior software engineer, we are ranging around 80 to 100k.
Wow.
Something in that sort. But also it will depend on your skills and technology.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and also one more thing is that when I was applying for the jobs, I saw they were asking what's the salary expectation. Yeah. Or what is your current salary? So usually for these questions, what should we answer?
So basically, like for I've seen the people who get a first job in Ireland, so they would get something around 60 to 70k. Maybe for 5 to 6 years experience. And I've seen people getting like more than 100,000 for 15 plus years experience.
Wow, 15 plus years.
Yeah.
Well, that 15 plus years. What if a person who only have 2-3 years working experience?
So there are my few friends who are earning something between 50 to 70.
Yeah, so this is my friend Sagar. He came from Karnataka, India, and he is now working for a financial technique company called FIDIT. How do you spell that?
Affiliate investments.
Yeah. So would you like to share about your unique experience and your life journey from India to Ireland?
Hey Ken, thanks for having me here. So I came from India 5 years ago, before COVID.
Yeah.
So I came for a master's here in Dublin, in Say College. I did my master's in cybersecurity. And currently I'm working in affiliate investments as a senior software engineer.
Wow.
And I'm living in Athlone.
Yeah. So I'm also living in Athlone. I also did my master in Dublin, and one of my close friends study at a National College of Ireland. Yeah. We know the campus is modern. It's not that much big, but I knew I heard the course is very practical.
Yeah. So the campus was small, but the lab and the classroom, whatever required, everything we had. Like we had gym also, like in campus.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and were you staying in your student accommodation at NCR, or you are staying outside?
We were staying outside. Like we were 3 friends. We took one bedroom apartment near NCA College, near Monjo Square in Dublin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 1 kilometer from college. Used to walk.
Oh yeah, me too. I was also staying near to that region. And how much you pay for the rent at that time?
We were paying like 1,500 euros for 1 month, and divided by 3 people would be around like 500. And electricity and Wi-Fi bill would be extra. That would cost around like 30 euro per person.
Oh, only 30 euro?
No, with including electricity, around like it was 75 to 80 euros.
Oh, yeah. So that's why I feel. So you are 3 people sharing 1 bedroom or 2 bedrooms?
We had 2 bedrooms.
Oh, yeah. So that's why I can feel that Indian people are more like a family and very united. For example, once we share the accommodation, and we also buy the food together, and we divide the cost, and sometimes help with each other, and even new people, new friends come to the house. So we don't have any strict rules to say, oh, we need to keep clean hygiene. So even sometimes it's messy, we are like a family, like a friend, and we help with each other.
Yeah, like when you come to a foreign country, like everybody will be away from home, so everybody want to make a new friend. So and that help them to be a kind to everybody. So when you come from a same country, and you will make very friends very easily of that country.
Yeah, exactly.
So the language, what you speak, and so those things will help and connect you, and also the culture you follow there.
Yeah, so that's why usually it's like we can easily find friends, make friends with our common background. So may I know you, for your best friends whom currently you are in touch in Ireland, are they those who you know after coming to Ireland, or you knew each other that back to India?
So before coming to Ireland, I didn't know anybody here.
Wow.
But like when I booked my flight, I about to search for my accommodation, so I was looking for some temporary accommodation.
Yeah, so you booked the accommodation, and then you start to know your friends.
Like before coming to Ireland, I didn't have any friends in here. Like when I came here, my initial task was to find a part-time job for myself.
Yeah.
Because it's it's very hard to get the money from India every month, and
Yeah.
so I did my part time in security job. So I did
Ah.
yeah, I did my security course once I reached to Ireland initially.
Wow.
Then I find a part time job like in I think 2 weeks once I finished my course.
Yeah.
So it was easy to get a job once you have certificate. Then you can apply in Indeed and jobs.ai. There will be a lot of job for security personnel, and especially like when you know English, when you come from India, like if you have background experience in engineering or something, so it would be easier for you to find a like table job here, like sitting in the office and maybe checking the camera and giving the access to the people who comes into the premises. So yeah, it helped me to get a job there.
Yeah. And how was the salary for the security in general?
So now currently, like when I was working, it was 11.65 per hour, and we can work 20 hours legally. But during the COVID time, so everything was uncertain. So government also gave us chance to work more hours when we didn't have classes, because that time we used to have classes online.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's so sometimes disadvantage can also become advantage. So when we get the challenge and we overcome that, it become a lucky opportunity. Yeah, and also so as you said, most of none of your friends are the one that you knew from India. All of your Indian friends now are the one that you knew in Ireland. So that I absolutely agree. So as I told you before, when I was in Bangalore study, I was trying to persuade my best friend, oh, let's go to Europe. We do a master in Europe together. But none of them end with Europe. Most of them wants to look for the job, or some of them want to go to US or Canada. And I realized that so we are the one that can change our life. We shouldn't depend on the others.
Yeah.
And also the energy for pursuing our friends who actually doesn't want to do something is actually wasted. We could have used that energy to start our journey together. And also, so likewise, when we want to do our startup business, when we decided to start, automatically there will be friends on the way or helping us on the halfway for some of the journeys. We don't have to keep pursuing someone who hasn't ready or who has another dream to join with us. Yeah,
you are right. Like you cannot force anybody to take a decision.
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
take your decision for yourself. You can just advise and you can guide. If somebody likes that, they're out. But for me, like me and my school friend, we wanted to come here for masters, but Ireland was not fixed. I didn't knew much about Ireland because I didn't know anybody in Ireland. So initially we thinking to go US or Canada for masters. But the college fees and also the master was for 2 years. It was like a bit hard for to get the financial support at that time. So we chosen like that's why like I heard like from one of my friend about Ireland. So he said it's an English speaking country and it's a good for IT, finding job in IT.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then me and my friend came here initially, and we didn't know anybody in Ireland. And the one funny thing was happened is like while we applying for rooms in Ireland, when I booked my flight, so we need a one month temporary accommodation at that time. And it was like very much hard to find a room, like a lot of scammers when you're there in India. So initially I thought I'll book Airbnb for 2 weeks, then I'll find up like permanent accommodation. But at that time I saw one post from my old friend, and we met in one trekking in Mysore. So I saw a post from him. So he was going India at that time, and he said like 1 month I can accommodate there. And me and my friend got a room for 1 month in Dublin 4.
Wow. So you are in. So that Mysore friend was in Ireland.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's why when we try that, maybe something lucky is there. Some treasures are there waiting for us to dig it out, but maybe we haven't aware before we actually do the action.
And also like it helped me a lot, like when he was in India, but his roommates were there, and they help us to set up everything, like initially how to take a bus to college, how to get JNIB, how to apply for a PPSN. and those
wow.
stuff, and also they help me to get a part-time job as well. So if you know somebody like from your same place, so that they definitely help in foreign country.
Yeah, exactly. So when I was coming to Ireland almost also 5 years ago, I also faced similar situation, and I was able to add some WeChat group, like Chinese WhatsApp group, and there were also many Chinese friends who were helping me. And I also luckily I got my accommodation, and I also had one Indian friend help me to get the PPSN and help me to book for the appointment for GNIB, for GNIB. So
it was like completely different in before COVID. So before COVID, it was very hard to get appointment. So for myself, like I tried applying from India itself. So I got appointment from India only. Like,
wow.
Before coming here.
For GNIB.
Yeah, for GNIB. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So you are saying something?
So we used to use a chatbot. Like initially, like in every morning at 9 a.m. or something Ireland time. So they used to leave some slots for appointment.
Yeah. It was very hard. I could also remember. So I came in 2019 in August. So I came in 2019 August. I started to book my GNIB in November, but almost all of the slot was booked, even it was before the COVID. And then I asked some of my Chinese friends, and they say, oh, there are some of the agents help you to book that, but you may need to pay like
some 30 euro.
Yeah, 30 euro, 50 euro. Yeah. And then I asked another Indian friend, and he said, oh, why don't you go to your college international office? They may help you to book it for free. And then that's how I got that, and I got my GNIB. I also got my PPSN, and I was feeling very grateful for those friends who helped. Yeah, and then maybe we can talk about a bit later after you do the so since when you start your security job?
So I came in Jan 2020 and I did that security course for 2 months. I started my first job, first security job in April, I think, April first week.
Yeah, so it's around 3 months.
Yeah, around 3 months to finish a course, and also we need to apply for license, and that will take another 2 weeks. And also there will be GADA e-waiting when you work for a security.
Yeah, exactly.
Check your background. Yeah. So for that, it's around 3 months, and I joined in April.
Yeah. So you said that for the license, is that like the security license? Yeah. And then how did you manage the master course together with the security part-time job?
Yeah, back the time it was completely online classes. It was during the COVID time. And there was a lockdown, so we cannot go out. But for us, who work for a security and in hospitals, they gave a chance to travel around. For work or some for work purpose usually. So I used to get a night shift. I used to work from evening 6 to morning 6, and during the daytime I used to attend my classes.
Yeah. So my mom used to say that if we stay overnight, we may lose our hairs. But I'm so proud that you still have good hairs. Even you had night shift.
I didn't have any choice that time.
Yeah.
So if I have to pay my bills by my own without asking my parents in India, so that was my only choice at that time.
Yeah. That's why I'm so proud of you. And what about your tuition fees and the stuff? Did you take the student loan or you just deposit?
I took loan from India while coming for my tuition fees.
Yeah, and how many percentage for the interest of the loan?
Interest, it was, I need to check. I'm not sure. It would be around 7 to 8%. But I need to check.
I heard somebody took 20% of the interest.
Yeah. Some if you don't have proper mortgage or any property, then they would charge more, like some private companies.
Yeah, and even I heard somebody who doesn't have any the warranty there, and then he signed the contract to tell that later after he got the job, he needs to pay 50% of his salary for 1-2 years until to cover his fees. So that comes even slightly higher than 20%.
Yeah.
So that's why on one hand, compared to Indian people, most of the Chinese students who get the sponsored by family, or also because I can say in Chinese culture, usually after graduate, we just directly study abroad at the age of 22 or something. I was that case, and our parents sponsor everything. So it seems that it's more easier than India. It's more advantage than India. But imagine after graduate. So for those who don't have the financial pressure for returning the loan or the stuff, we may think that, okay, since it's too hard to find a job in Ireland, why don't we go back to China? Maybe Chinese economy is also getting up. Why don't we go back to China? So that comes to like 90% of Chinese went back to China. However, for Indian students, I heard that 70% stayed here. Maybe one of the reasons is that we think we have the pressure of the loan and the education loan. So we need to desperately find a job until we are able to survive here. So yeah,
like when someone come from like other country for studies here, so they would definitely would like to take a job to repay their loans or repay them the sponsor whoever they pay. So basically, like it was also challenging for me to find a job. I think it was not about me, right?
Yeah, I think it's for everybody.
It was everybody.
Yeah,
it's like it's important to get a job once you finish your masters. Then otherwise it would be very hard here for cost of living and paying the rents.
I totally understand because I have experienced everything. Yeah, and also beside that, like what is the most important things you learned during your previous 3-5 years working experience in India in IBM?
Like I was having very comfortable life there, so I got a job in IBM and I was working well, and the project was good, and there was but the thing is, like, I wanted to go out
to explore abroad.
Explore the other countries, and also I love travel more. Then like doing the masters in like abroad, especially in the Europe, it will open your gates for enter to the other countries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and also especially, so you imagine, and Ireland is an English speaking country, so we have consistency for for our time and skill. Imagine if we go to Belgium, we need to learn French or Dutch. We need to learn French. So if we go to Germany, we have to learn German. So again, it's 2 years wasted. So we can see Indian people to become the prime minister, to become the vice president in UK, in US, but hardly to see Indian PM in Germany because the language barrier. So here, automatically, there is advantage for the language. We don't have to just to get distracted to learn German and repeat the process, the reincarnation again, right?
Yeah, that's true. You are right. Like even the like previous Prime Minister of Ireland, he was like Indian origin. It would be easy, like when you know the language before coming here. So it's very hard to learn a new language, especially in your role. For the kids, it would be easy to adopt to the new language.
Yeah, exactly. So all in all, is like we first understand the the communication between the teams, and then to analyze what are the things required us to do, and also to find a solution by ourselves. I think previously one was study for my bachelor. I was thinking about is in the examination hall. I was exempt. I need to always score the good marks. They are the one who are judging me. But actually, in the working space, there is no one to judging you. Maybe your colleagues, they are your teammates. We are all together to solving the problem together. So we need to find the teamwork and how to collaborate. And also another thing was that is no more like in the examination hall. Is like we are finding a solution together and how to segment the big task into small tasks, and then how to fix that, and then how to be practice. Because I can say in India or even in China, so we in the university is more like like with a blue paper and answer the questions and memory the things by heart. But while start to work, we will realize is something different. And then all in all, could you give a suggestion for those who are still struggling with for those who are still looking for the job in Ireland?
I would say like keep updating and learn new technologies. And now I think in Ireland AI is getting popular now. It's a financial domain, fintech company, they're hiring AI developers. And also if you have a full stack tech stack, like if you know like from some front end technology like Angular, React, and if you know Python, Java, and there are plenty of jobs even for people having around 3 to 4 years experience. And yeah, like nowadays in the market everybody's expecting someone should know like all the tech stack, like full stack developer. They should know DevOps part, should know some front end, and also they should know database and their part.
Exactly. So that's why while you are speaking that, another thing crowded into my mind. I feel like people in India are less stressed about the age. Thinking that in certain age we need to earn this much salary, in certain age we need to get married. In China, everybody are very nervous, very rush, very competitive. But we can say that there is no just the final.
Yeah, but in India also, like once we get 30 plus, our parents will start saying about marriage. Even their also it's not easy to get away from parents.
I can also take another example. I have a friend in China. He just graduated from Orange University in China.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was he loved coding a lot, and in his free time he always practiced. So and even though he's from Orange University in China, he was not able to get in the Taiwan company. He just worked for a regular company. For a regular company in China, and he's making kind of like 1,200 euro in the beginning. So that is kind of like average in China. But then he never gave up, and he applied for one company, Taiwan company, which is kind of like Chinese Just Eat. He worked there because that company was very qualified. And again, he used that experience, applied for TikTok, and now he's earning kind of like 80,000 euro, equivalent to euro in China itself. So yeah, and also I asked him, was there like any contact or any your family friends or your seniors from the school who has referenced you or helped you? He said he just direct applied through practice. So I can say you started from an NIT, in Mysore.
Yeah.
So and then you went to Indian company, went to IBM, and then you came to Citibank. So it's nothing like the final exams. If we don't get IIT, the life is gone, the life is terminated. No, we can always get a chance and get opportunities. Move step by step. Even though now it's looking very dark, it's at night, but tomorrow the sunshine will always come. And we always have chance if we are patient, if we are work hard.
Yeah, you were right. Like there will be always a second chance in life, but you have to keep trying for that second chance, and you will get succeed.
Yeah. So may I talk a bit about your experience in IBM back to India? So compared to whatever you are learning in the school, and imagine back to let's say 10 years ago when you first time graduate. Yeah. So and after 2-3 years working, what are the things you learned compared to studying the campus?
You learn a lot of things, like when you go out of college and when you come into the real-time project, how to work and how to work in a team.
Oh yeah.
And how to have a right attitude towards your problem.
Yeah.
And how you approach to the problem and the solution. So that would be the learning when you work for a big organizations, and also especially the communication skills also will get improved.
All right. So what do you want to say at the last?
Thanks for having me today. It was great to share my experience. Yeah, you can drop your comments if you have something, and we will be answering those.
Yeah, and also please subscribe my channel. Thanks.
Thanks for adding me. Sorry.
It's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah.
And how you deal with issues? I think I'm not getting proper in this frame.
Yeah, don't worry, we can cut. So.
It's going between.
maybe today.
Yeah. And when you when you be in a same country, I think we can cut this part.
Yeah, we've been. Yeah, okay, we cut that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So and that will help you as a be. So I saw like one post from like one of my oldest friend. So
Sorry. Yeah, you continue. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
no, it's okay.
So you book. Okay. Yeah, you booked the accommodation. Yeah, sorry. You booked the accommodation. Yeah, I think maybe next time I'm finished. Yeah. So we because they both know. Okay, sorry.
Or maybe we can make a video such a way that, right, the communication should come from you and me, like 5 seconds each. So we should not allow the other guy to speak for like 10-15 seconds. So we'll have
in the more interactive.
Yeah,
way.
more interactive.
Yeah, exactly.
That video will become very good. I'm not able to like translate what I'm thinking to say actually.
Oh, you are thinking in Canada.
No, I'm not thinking Canada, but yeah, we'll take this again one more month.
Yeah.
Temporary accommodation. Then I was not able to find.
Yeah.
No, I think we'll make one video tomorrow, the proper one.
Yeah, we make one tomorrow. Video tomorrow.
I think we did great.
Yeah. So even actually you did very good this time. Even the previous one compared to your previous one is very smooth. But maybe today a lady is here and we may finish shy.
Yeah.
So I guess but it's fine. So yeah, definitely I will cut this part.
Yeah. No, you can add this.
Okay.
It happens. It's my first time.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. I'm trying to be serious. Yeah. So
You're doing great.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So let's continue for the previous part and maybe.
Upload ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ sir.
Yeah. Or maybe we can look in front rather than we look for each other. Yeah. So
maybe we can look each other also. No problem.
Yeah.
Have to stand closer.
Yeah, a bit closer. Yeah. So there are two types of people are hardest to find a partner. Maybe we can finish in 2 minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
I think we will take one proper shot tomorrow. I think I'll be get ready, like what I need to answer properly.
Yeah, I think we are already doing very good. It's because even through we upload this one, even through so for example, if we upload now, after trimming the unnecessary parts, so maybe let's say we make €1. Yeah, and even we try our best, spend 3 times more, spend triple times, we only earn €1.2. So there is not worth. It's probably not worth. Yeah. So, and also because we are natural, we're not like acting and fake. That is whatever the audience seriously wants to hear. Yeah. And that's whatever the audience wants to hear. Yeah. And I will cut the part. Yeah. Don't worry. So and